Hello, I'm Franco Dominguez with the Valley Boys Night Team. Right now we're low on money and we're trying to figure out how to solve it. And the best person for this is Pancho Villa. See him live next.
So, Mr. Cruz, can you describe this short-run money?
Well, for the short-run money, it would be like how Washington Mutual got bought out by Chase, is because they were starting to go under, and so they had to get more money from a smaller company so that they would be able to withstand that. But Chase just bought it out.
Oh, I see. So, how do you feel about this?
I feel that this does take a toll on our economy because more companies are using other banks for loans to get their company bigger, and that money should help stimulate our economy.
So you say everybody should own a house.
You said it.
All right. Why do you say that?
Well, if everyone would own a house, then there will be less homeless people, and with that, there should be more jobs because everyone has a house. And there will be like shorter pays, or not shorter pays, but like a lower interest rate on the house, so that people with the lower income can make those payments.
Yeah, because it's pretty tough for people with low incomes to pay them high interest rates. So you want to eliminate investment risk, so basically like stocks?
Not like with stocks, but like with other companies again, how like a bigger like bank would also rely on like a smaller bank. So like if they were to like lose more money, then they would invest in a smaller bank. So they would count on that bank to do good. So they would purchase loans from them to help pay their bank, which will help that smaller bank. So in the long run, that having them invest in the smaller bank will help out their company.
That's a very good idea. Well, thank you, Mr. Cruz, for your time. Can you explain these credit default swaps?
Credit default swaps are insurance on investments, and when the investment goes bad, eventually, you just get all the money back that you make. Unfortunately, when you make an investment on an asset, you can make more than one investment saving, taking away from the economy, taking all this money in because they already know the investment's going to go bad.
Basically how Goldman Sachs made their money, right?
Exactly, because what they did, they knew that the investments were going to go bad, so they made them anyways, basically betting on these investments that were bound to fail.
Alright. So what are CDOs?
They're collateralized debt obligations, and basically it's a financial tool that can repackage individual loans into a product that can be sold on the secondary market. These are basically auto loans, credit card debt, or corporate debts.
I see. So what are shortages of demand?
Basically what it is it's the difference between what is given for the product or the service between what is the amount supplied in the market.
Alright. Well, thank you for your time. Mr. Smith, can you please explain this Investment Modernization Act?
Well, the Investment Moderation Act was signed by Bill Clinton on December 21st of 2000, and it basically ensured the deregulations of the financial products, such as like over-the-counter products or derivatives, and it regulated the Commodity Exchange Act, known as the CEA. It repealed the 1905 law. The problem was that the Congress administration decriminalized bucket shops, so long as it was seen or the activities are trading default swaps or other financial derivatives.
So what is this program, TARP?
TARP is a troubled asset relief program that the United States purchased assets and equity for financial institutions to strengthen the financial sectors, I guess, in the world, like such as TARP had a second bailout for GM, so GM can stay in business and therefore make more cars.
Oh, okay.
It saved troubled mortgages for houses.
Alright, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
And you guys have a good night.
Thank you, Pancho Villa. So now we know the truth about the recession and how to stay out of one. This is Franco Dominguez live with the Valley Boy Studio. Tune in for next week. It was also a bank bailout, and it saved
mortgages.
Yes, you're completely right. Okay, no. Thank you, Pancho Villa. So there you have it. Now we know what to do when a recession comes back. So one. Okay, go. Thank you, Pancho Villa. So there you have it. We now know what to do in a horrible recession, and we now know the truth. Stay tuned. I am Franco Dominguez. Stay tuned for next week.
Tune in.
Tune in for next week.
You got it this time?
Thank you, Pancho Villa. So now we know the truth about recessions and how to stay out of them. This is Franco Dominguez live with the Valley Boy Studio. Stay tuned. Get tuned for next week.
I don't know why it takes so long to get this.
Stay tuned. No.
Tune in.
Tune in. There it is.
So, do you care to explain CDLs?
Good.
And her dad's calling. Be right back.